Welcome to Musician Life Mondays. I'm Dan Rohde. I live in Austin, Texas. I'm in the band Oreja, and I live and work here as a musician. Currently on my daily walk with my dog Max. We do this every day around the neighborhood. The first video in the series is about cover bands versus original bands and the overlap in between. The first thing I want to get out of the way is that no one is above playing cover music. I know you've worked really hard on your original music. As a younger musician, I probably would have agreed with you. Playing covers after I worked so hard on my original music seems beneath me, and it seems like a step in the wrong direction. But it really isn't. You see, it's really tough to be an original musician. You pick a date, you get your band on board, you have to get 2 to 3 other bands on board to put a bill together that agree on that date. You have to contact a venue, they have to say yes, and then hopefully you've given yourself enough time to market that event and try to get people in the door. You start spending money on flyers, which, that's $20 or $30 right there. Maybe you contact newspapers and radios to publish your gig/music event on their website or on the radio or in newspapers. You invest in meta ads to drive traffic to either a Facebook event page or a ticketing sales website. That can run you anywhere from like $20 to $30 up to $100, $200, $1,000 depending on how many seats you need to fill. Already you're at a loss. The matter of a fact is that there's no guarantees that those people will show up. In fact, I see a lot of original music shows where there's only a handful of people in the audience watching the bands, and sometimes it's just the bartenders and then the girlfriends of the bands. It's bad, and like merch sales, when you don't have that volume of people, are not going to be very high. Don't get me wrong, I love playing those gigs. It's cathartic for me. I feel like it's my outlet to express my art in an honest way, and I really do love them. But usually the payouts at the end of the night don't match what you've put into it. Until you establish a big fan base, you're going to have a lot of those gigs where you're only playing to a handful of people. There are the one-offs when you get a headliner on there that has a massive following that you can kind of piggyback off of and play in front of their crowd, which could also cross-pollinate to becoming your fans as well. And those are always great, but they're few and far between, and the payouts aren't really there. I'm not discouraging anyone from playing original music. I think it's a really great thing to do. On the flip side of that, you have your cover gigs. You have a flat guarantee. Most of the time, you get free drinks and free food, and you have a walk-in audience of people from the street coming to see you play because they hear the songs that you're playing and they're automatically interested because they know the songs. So it's a built-in crowd. And yes, it can be kind of a grind sometimes. Sometimes you don't really want to do it. You're playing songs that you have no personal invested interest in. But at the end of the day, you're playing live music for money to a solid group of people. It's hard to pass that up at the beginning stages. In fact, I guarantee you, a lot of the original bands that you love supplement their income with cover gigs. I'd also like to add that some of your favorite YouTubers, famous musicians, and artists got their start playing covers. They established a fan base and a following from cover songs. The Beatles used to play cover gigs in Germany before they became famous. I've seen plenty of YouTubers blow up because they covered a popular cover song, and maybe they did their own version of it, maybe they played it verbatim, but it got them a lot of attention. Alien Ant Farm did a cover of Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson, and that's the song they're most famous for today. You don't know who's paying attention. A lot of your favorite original artists, they're in multiple projects to cover their bills and expenses. That doesn't mean they give up on their original music. That means they do their original music and do supplemental gigs to cover the cost of living, and there's nothing wrong with that. My band personally, we play a lot of cover gigs where we will play 30 minutes of popular covers and then we'll throw in an original song. And I've found that I usually get a pretty solid reaction to my originals because I've primed the pump with 30 minutes of songs that people already know. So they know that we're good, we've done something that they like, and then it's my chance to share some of my art with those people that I've demonstrated value towards. And I've gotten Spotify followers, I've gotten Instagram and Facebook followers, I've gotten YouTube subscribers from just doing that. The thing is, you don't really know who's paying attention when you're doing a gig. Plus, learning a bunch of songs and learning the way guitar players, bass players, drummers play it in their own style helps your brain. All that information you're putting into your mind translates back to your writing process. You become a stronger songwriter, you become a stronger player on your individual instrument. You learn what works, what doesn't work, and because these people pave the way with their songs, Plus, knowing a solid list of cover songs opens the door for gig opportunities that you never could have even imagined. Again, you don't know who's listening. Plus, with your originals, if somebody likes it and they got the ability to get you a gig or an opportunity with your original music, whether it be recording, getting on a tour, a festival date, an interview on their podcast, anything like that, it's possible, especially like when you're playing consistently like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. I know that my situation might be a little bit different because I live in a city that is known for live music and there's live music every day. But even in smaller towns where it's mostly weekends, there's people watching and listening to what you're doing, and they might have something for you. Again, this isn't going to take away from your original music. It's only going to give knowledge and wisdom to your original music. That's all it's going to do. And a little bit of money. Everybody needs money. I really look at currency as a means to an end to do the things that I want to do. That's it. That's all it is. I don't necessarily like money. I just need it to survive. That's all I really wanted to say. I'm going to be releasing these videos every Monday, and it's going to have a different topic on it related to the life as a musician. I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. I also do a weekly live stream from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central, where I stream my happy hour gig at Blind Pig Pub here in Austin, Texas. Tune in every Tuesday for that, and every Friday is going to be Music News Friday. It's going to be a music news show where I cover my favorite articles that I found on the internet based on music. Plenty of content every week, and of course new music, new original music that's also going to be posted on there, and sometimes cover songs and other things like that. If you want to support my band, I'd really appreciate it if you would allow me to send you a free CD. I'm doing a bundle merch offer where I send you a CD. All you have to do is cover shipping. I send you the CD, I send you a Google Drive folder with all of our original MP3s in it for immediate download for lifetime access. You get a personal thank you video from me, and also I include a free ebook PDF guide where I show you how to find bands you love based on your already established music interests, how to hack streaming platforms, algorithms so you get more of that band and bands like it, and also how to find a community of people just like you that share that fandom of that band or artist. It's my way of giving back for somebody that purchases our merch is interested in our band. On top of that, you get access to a fan community of people on nos.io where we can contact back and forth and send basically messages back and forth with each other through email and through the platform. And I can update you about where we're playing next, band news, new YouTube videos, life news, anything like that. And you also can contact me. On top of just getting all that stuff, I do a monthly t-shirt giveaway for the people that allow me to send them a CD and a yearly vinyl record giveaway. I'll have a link down below. Okay, I'll see you next Monday. Hope you have a great week. Thank you.